So this is Bright Eyes. This is the mama, who was a surprise gift from my sister, and I decided to keep her for a little while. She seems to be pretty happy most of the time. Here she is, chowing down on a carrot. So here are some of the babies. There are 8 of them. They were also a surprise too, actually. Nobody had any idea that Bright Eyes was pregnant when she came to me. So this is a complete surprise. There's 8 of them, and they are, right now, about 3 weeks old. It's quite cute to watch them. Here they're having lettuce for the first time in their lives. So they've been feeding with Mama all their time, of course, and if I'm following the schedule right, they're at about the right age where they can start having other kinds of food as well. So yesterday they got little pieces of carrot that I cut off with my thumbnail for them. And this morning when I fed the pellets to the mama, I saw them digging in as well. So today we'll try some lettuce. Looks like they're really enjoying it. See the ones on the front who are having a good time there, and the ones at the back are wondering what all the fuss is about, and it's kind of fun to watch. And they do let me pick them up and pet them a little bit, although they don't really like it. Sometimes they'll try to run away from my hand, but they're very peaceful, and they're very beautiful. Oh my goodness, they're fragile and tiny too. Sometimes they try to jump out of my hand, and I'm afraid that they'll break a bone if they actually do jump out and hit the floor. Now, I can't keep them because, of course, there's 8 of them, which means there's 9 bunnies in total, including the mama, and I don't really have that much space in my house, and I'm not really home often enough to keep them company or to train them to use the litter box and all that sort of thing. And besides that, in about 3.5 to 4 months after they're born, I'm not going to have 8 bunnies, I'm going to have 30, or maybe more. So all of these little guys need a new home. Now, one of them's spoken for already by a friend of mine who lives not far away, but the rest need a new home. And they'll be mostly weaned and ready for me to separate them and deliver them to their new homes in early December. So that's about a month and a half from now. And if you're not able to offer them a new home because maybe you live too far away or you don't want pets, that's fine. Enjoy this video, because look how beautiful they are, look how fun they are. And maybe share it with other people you know who would enjoy this. You know, if I have anything like a totem animal, and I don't really, I'm not Aboriginal, you know, but if I did, this would probably be it. Rabbits would be. Because, you know, I've kind of loved rabbits for most of my life. My mom and dad gave me a little stuffed rabbit toy when I was 2 years old, and I still have it. That's 40 years later. And I used to write stories about rabbits, and I named the mama after the song from Watership Down, after all. But liking what rabbits look like is not quite the same as owning one, or for that matter, owning 9 of them, partly because, well, I don't exactly own them. They're living creatures and I just take care of them. But for another, I don't know, it's difficult to say. But I'm going to do the best for them that I can while they're here. And let's see if you can see this guy just jumping around for what looks like no apparent reason. Oh, there, he's gone after the water. There's a word for this random jumping around and I've forgotten what it is. There he is, the little brown one there. He's the one who does most of the jumping around. But he's got some nice good lettuce now. Oh, there he goes again. It's an interesting thing to have them in the house, and even though I suspect I won't be able to keep them, still it's been kind of fun to have them for at least a little while. You know, I work during the day as a professor of philosophy at a local college, so during the day I'm all about the world of the forms, you know, the Platonic forms, and my mind is all in that realm. And then I come home to see the earth of all these bunnies, and they're very, very direct, very visceral, very practical concerns. They just want safety, and they want food, and they want company, and they want to be loved, and they're afraid of my hand when I reach down to pick them up. And they gang up on the mama whenever she jumps in here, and she doesn't seem to like that much, or maybe she just doesn't like the fact that I'm there watching her when it happens, because of course bunnies don't feed their children if they think there's any danger nearby. Let's see if I can reach in. So it's actually been kind of nice in that respect to have them here, as a marvelous little reminder of, you know, the grounded reality, the practical reality. Here's life and death right here happening in my basement, and not just in the world of forms, you know, not just as an abstract theoretical topic of discussion with my students. It's actually a fact, you know, an event in the world happening right in my house. So I'm learning from all of them, I guess you could say. So here's the mama, here's Bright Eyes, back in the cage with the rest of the babies here. Well, I might have chased her in there actually. Hopefully you'll see some of the babies trying to feed, and that would be really something to see. You know, most rabbits don't like to feed their children when there's anybody watching, because it's you know, it might be dangerous. But maybe we'll get a chance to see it. Maybe she'll let us see it. There's one. You can see almost. She'll roll over. The little baby rolls over onto its back and crawls underneath the mama and tries to feed. And there you go. See that? Actually, the mama's not really in the mood right now. She's probably about to jump out. Yeah, there she goes. Just for a second, though, we got to see that. That's kind of a precious, beautiful thing, you know. Most rabbits don't do that when there's anyone watching. So I'm glad you got to see just that little bit of it.